If you're consistent with Jesus, you are going to completely be a different person, a 180. Welcome back, everybody, to another video. Today I'm going to talk about how you can feel God's presence right now. The answer is actually pretty simple. It's not some complex answer. So everything's going to be very simplistic in this video, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. And the first thing I want to say is that a friend of mine in Kingsville knows a woman that every time she goes to church on Sunday or whenever she worships God, every time he sees her every single week, they're really good friends, so then they see each other all the time. She always is crying and is just always feeling his love every single time that she's worshiping God. Now, she's a genuine believer. I know this woman. She's completely in love with God, and she always indulges herself when she's praying for somebody or when she's worshiping or anything at all in her life. She just completely gets overwhelmed immediately. So how does a person get to that point to where they're always feeling the spiritual sensations of God? And the first thing I want to say right off the bat is that if you don't feel God's presence, and that's why you're watching this video, because you want to learn how to, don't think that just because you can't feel him doesn't mean he's not in your life. He's not there. He's always been with you, and he's going to stay with you. The difference is that being open to the spiritual realm of being sensitive to his touch. And to be spiritually sensitive is to be in the spirit. I'll break that down a little bit. I'm sure you've seen people cry when they're worshiping God, when they're praying for healing for somebody or whatever it may be. And the key to get to that point is pretty much just meditating on God's word. Check this out. I used to be in this room and I used to say, hey, I want to feel you. And I'm like this, and I'm like, I'm trying to feel him. And I'm like, I'm not feeling you. What's the problem? I've been worshiping you for like 30 minutes now. Of course, this was a while back. But I thought this was a very important thing to bring up, because there's probably more people like me where I'm worshiping, but I'm trying to be sensitive to his touch, but I'm not trying to be spiritually sensitive. I'm trying to be physically sensitive, meaning I'm trying to have a tangible, I'm looking for it, I'm searching for something physically when it's a spiritual thing. When to get that spiritual sensation is to be in the spirit, to be in connection. The simple answer for everything: live in the spirit to feel the spirit. Never feel awful. If you can't feel the sensations, he's always there with you. And when you continue to love him, it's not that you just unlock the tangibleness spiritually, but you'll unlock a whole bunch of other things as well. I can talk about connections. I can talk about being consistent with Jesus all the time. Keeping that connection going 24/7 will unlock a whole bunch of things that are in the spirit, meaning tangibleness, meaning seeing things in the spiritual realm, feeling things in the spiritual realm, and there's a whole bunch of things that can happen. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart. When you are a genuine believer and you fully indulge yourself in his presence, you're gonna feel his presence. Going away from God, back and forth with the world, and going there on Sunday, going to this school, and just going back and forth, it's not going to be a consistent relationship. The only way to get all your problems out of your life, the only way to tangibly feel in the spirit, to see in the spiritual realm, all these things, consistency. If you're consistent with Jesus, you are going to completely be a different person, a 180. I've made a video about that before, about consistency. It is the most important thing in your Christian walk. There is no such thing as a Christian that loves the Lord and is constantly with him and never gets his prayers answered about wanting to feel God's presence. Live by faith, not by sight. And I know it's not a sight thing. You're not seeing it. It's a feeling. It's a sensation. But like I said in the beginning of the video, it's like you're trying to be physically sensitive. You're trying to feel out here worldly. Your body feels it. It starts within and then without. Next time you worship, you pray after this video, whatever it may be, ask him Ask and you shall receive. With a genuine heart, with faith in your prayer, just ask to be sensitive, that you can feel him, and you will. Don't try to be physically sensitive and trying to find something physically. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Let's break that down just a bit. God is spirit, meaning you need to worship him in the spirit. He's a spiritual being. You have to worship him in the spirit. You can't worship him fleshly to a spiritual being. The gifts of speaking in tongues, all these different gifts that you can unlock is in the spirit. And he says right there, I am the spirit. To get a hold of me, you must worship in spirit and truth. This video was a very simple video about just being sensitive to the spiritual realm by living in this. But I just wanted to break it down just a little bit so that you can kind of know that there are people that continue to feel him no matter where they go all the time. But I hope this video helped you out on feeling God's presence. I want you to go pray. I want you to, next time you worship, next time you go pray, I want you to remember what I said, that you can feel him right now, this very second. When you have faith and you believe and you really indulge yourself in the spirit and not trying to be a physical Christian trying to feel these things. Christianity is not a physical thing. Physical things happen because of what's on the inside of you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Messenger out.